Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Deja Vu here with the sixth set of this Winter League semifinal series between Woongjin Stars and MBC Game Hero. This time it's going to be Free trying to complete his all-kill for Woongjin Stars here on Judgment Day. Against him will be MBC Heroes' Last Hope, their second best player. It's going to be none other than C Shield, the Terran player. And this is going to be a uphill battle for C. This is going to be definitely a tough one. This is a map that's very good for Protoss. He's playing a player in Free who is fantastic in the matchup. He's playing a player in Free who's riding just a fantastic win streak against himself personally. He's actually won something like the last 4, I believe, times that they've met. He's won like 4 in a row, including once. It's been a little while since they've played, though. So both players have definitely gone through their trends since they've played. Probably about a year it's been since they played, but still, I mean, Free is just absolutely on his game. We saw that in the first 3 sets. He did victory celebrations in like 2 of them. Yeah, he was just that far ahead, dominating really. Against everyone he's played so far on MBC. We'll see what C's got here to counter. I think as Free plays his game, I can't see Free losing this. If he just plays his game, plays solid, doesn't make any stupid errors, and if he can get this going into the mid to late game, this is a map that really can work well for Protoss players in the mid to late game. So definitely look for that. Look for more of a macro style game from Free once again in this matchup. I mean, he really doesn't. I'd say against pretty much everyone on MBC in a macro game, he will defeat them if he can get it to that stage. It's kind of the key right now. Is he just needs to get it there. If he can get it to the point where he gets 3 bases safely, gets his like corner, and he can even let C take his corner and just expand across the map. Should a Terran player take his corner 3 bases on Judgment Day, you know, Protoss can just expand wherever they want, do whatever they want really, and take an economic advantage that way, as long as you were getting that scout out. And I think that's something that we're going to see something like that from Free, some sort of expansion heavy build. Maybe a start out with maybe some dragoons, maybe start out with like an observer build to start, and then just start expoing everywhere once he can get that get a safe expansion going. That's kind of what I'm expecting from Free. I hope he does something along those lines. And what is C gonna do? This is a really tough map, and they're at cross position, so an early game push is gonna be really difficult to pull off. He's gonna have to go a very long distance, fighting dragoons probably the whole way. So an FD or something like that probably will not work if as long as Free gets a scout, and he should be in pretty good shape to counter any early game push. So definitely just looking at the map positions, Free just comes away with a huge lead just from that. It's gonna be very difficult for C to push across the map. And the odds are just stacking up against C left and right. This is going to be a tough fight, and we'll see what he's got. This is a very important match, of course. Should C win this, we'll go on to an ace match between C and Zero. And if Free wins, Woongjin Stars will be going on to the finals to play KT Rolls. So this is absolutely a huge game. And that is not a good thing if you're MBC Game Hero. That is not a good thing. If you've got a pressure cooker game, you've got to get 1 win. It's got to be a huge win. You don't want C playing. C is not good in big games. He's a major flop. He's got a 60% win rate overall, but he is really bad in big games. Like, the more a game matters, the more important it is, the more likely it is that will influence the outcome of his team or how well he advances in Star League, the more likely he is to lose. So, especially against good players. So, we'll see if C can maybe get over that hump today. I don't have a lot of faith in him. I'm not a huge C fan. I really don't like players who just like fall in the clutch left and right over and over again. So I'm not like a C fan. I'm not a fan of like Effort or Lita. The guys who just fail in big. Well, Lita's actually pretty cool. I'll be honest. Lita's okay, but like C and Effort in particular, I don't like either of them because they both just fail in big matches. They both fail when they were their team aces. They both fail in Star Leagues. They just fail everywhere, and then not very not particularly impressive to me. But that's just my personal preferences. Looks like we're getting an expansion coming up from both players here. That SCV setting up for a command center. This would be looks like it might be a It looks like it could be a siege expand, but it's hard to tell for sure what's going on at that machine shop, because he did produce a lot of Marines. So I mean, theoretically, it could be kind of an FD push, but it'd be really weird to see an FD push coming from cross positions. And this SCV is gonna get a scout and gonna see that the Nexus has been thrown up pretty early here, before even any sort of tech has been placed. So that's a really early night, and this is going to be an FD push, and Free has no idea this. Whoa. What is Free doing? Free is not engaging out in the field. This is really bad for Free. I don't understand this. Really, when you're countering an FD push, you really want to be fighting from your Terran opponent's base all the way home, picking off a Marine here and a Marine there, picking off the Vulture, maybe getting in there and doing some damage to the tank, something like that. But Free is not going to have that at all. He's going to engage starting right outside of his natural expansion, and this is not good at all for Free. Free is going to be in huge trouble here. He's got 4 Dragoons to defend. There's 2 Vultures with mines, a Mine Drag going on, picking off most of the Marines. All the Marines are now done. There's still 2 Vulture mines left, a tank and a Vulture. There's 4 Dragoons for Free, and Free should really be moving across the bottom, trying to finish this off. What's he doing? He knows where the mines are. He needs to finish this push off. He can't allow more Vultures to get in here. He needs to finish this off, and he's just trying to play microgames with his Dragoons, and I don't know what Free's doing. This is not good at all from Free. And now we got another Vulture coming in here with more mines. He's going to try and do a Dragoon mine trick. Not effective at all. And now more mines are going to be engaged, and more mines going off, picking up tons of Dragoons left and right. Only 2 Dragoons left, and one of them is almost dead. And Free, with that smirk on his smile, he's like, what the hell just happened? Oh my god, I can't believe I just died to this. This is such bullshit. And, yeah, oh, sorry about that. Pardon my French. But, yeah, I think Free just lost this game. What the hell? I think Free just lost this game. Wow. Free is gonna... Wow, this is... Yeah, I'm kind of speechless right now. Free is gonna lose. Both Dragoons going down to a mine, and wow, I really don't even know what to say at this point. Like, that's just ridiculous. I can't believe Free did not engage out in the map. I can't believe that Dragoon mine failed. I think that's what he's really smirking at, was the fact that Dragoon mine drag didn't actually kill the tank or do any damage to the tank. I think he was just like, are you kidding me? Like, if that's not gonna work, what do you want me to do? Something like that. But I think he made a couple mistakes. One major mistake was not engaging earlier, not engaging out in the field, and working his way back, and that's just bad scouting or something on something like that on Free's point. That's just not how you're supposed to do it. But he's well behind now. Oh shoot! Accidentally hit my mic there. Sorry, hit my mic. But yeah, Free's definitely behind now. C did some good damage there. Killed a ton of Dragoons. That is a ton of dead Dragoons. And I was also be able to pick off some probes. So dropship here. Wow. So C is just not going to give Free a break. C is going to go and drop 3 Vultures into Free's base, and Free's going to be in trouble, big time trouble. He is not prepared at all for this. His Dragoons are at his choke currently. Pylon is going to see this coming, and there's the Stargate, so it looks like he was going to transition into like a 2-base ARB build, but this is not going to work. Now we got mines inside of the main of Free, and Vultures are just going to start picking at probes. This is ugly for Free, and yeah, more probes are going down. It looks like maybe 4 or 5 probes have gone down already, and another could be seeing a drop above the gas expansion here. I think Free knows that this is a possibility, and this is a really good play for Terran players if you can get this drop right there where the observers are showing, and this could be devastating. 2 tanks in siege mode up there. It's going to be so hard for Free to counter this. Really, he could C could really drop those tanks back a little bit more towards the back of that platform and siege up, and the number of Dragoons that can shoot at him would be so minimal, and that's exactly what